Can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord. Can't nobody do me like Jesus. He's my friend. Oh, can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord. Can't nobody do me like Jesus. He's my friend. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but can't nobody do us like Jesus. When I say he's my all in all, he's my everything, I don't know what he's done for you, but I'm going to tell you what he's done for me. So if you would like to see what he's done for me, just keep on watching. Okay, y'all, welcome back to my channel. And what I would like to be sharing with you today is I'm going to make it quick. I have several testimonies, and I'm sure all of you do also. So, God allowed these things to happen for a reason. And in the midst of when these things happen, he wants you to tell somebody about the goodness of God. Not to say that what he's done for somebody else is any better, but he delivers all from certain situations. And so I'm going to share my latest testimony, which is about my health. Okay, y'all, in 2015 I was diagnosed with a disease called Lymphangiomyomatosis, and I will put the name of the disease on the screen. The disease is a very rare disease. It affects it's a lung disease, but it also affects other organs in your body also. So what happened was in 2015, I was having trouble breathing, and come to find out my lung had collapsed again. My lung collapsed once in 2007 on the left side. Then in 2015, the right side collapsed. So when I went to the hospital, actually I went to Med Center, and they told me that my lung had collapsed. We need you to go straight to the hospital, direct admit. And so I came home, got clothes, and, the normal stuff, because I knew I was going to be in there a few days. And then I went to the hospital, and they inserted a chest tube and inflated the lung back up. So that this video is not too long, I'm not going to, draw out the whole thing, but they inflated it, and I stayed in the hospital, and then finally I think I was in the hospital like a total of like 11 days. And then once I got out, they removed the chest tube, and I got home. I was still having those same symptoms. I was having trouble breathing, and I really felt bad, and I knew it wasn't right. So I called my sister, and of course she told me to call the doctor. In between times, she tried to help me as far as giving me breathing treatments and stuff like that. None of that was helping. So I called the doctor. He told me to come back in the office. I went back in the office, and he, put his hand on my chest, knocked on it. He said, "Oh no, I think her lung collapsed again. I'm gonna need you to take her downstairs to do an x-ray." And sure enough, they took me downstairs, did the x-ray. X-ray said, yes, lung collapse. So they told me to go to direct admit. They was going to put another chest tube in. Instead, my sister had the person in the x-ray department to take me back upstairs to the doctor's office. And she told the doctor, look, hey, I need to get my sister to Birmingham and find out what's wrong with it. We need to know the root of the problem. Y'all can't keep just putting chest tubes in her. We need to find out why her lung keep collapsing. So they end up taking me. The doctor reassured us that we would get to Birmingham this time. So I went back downstairs, direct admit. They put the chest tube in, and then they put me on in a room and stuff. And so that time I stayed in there one day, and then the next day the critical care unit from the hospital up in Birmingham came to get me. And I still had the chest tube in because they realized they couldn't take the chest tube out, and then my lung would go back down and stuff. So I got up there and they had told me that they was going to do a surgery called pleurodesa, which is they sealed my lung to my chest wall cavity. And I asked them if they can do both sides. They said, no, we only can do your right lung because once the lung has collapsed twice, I guess for insurance, but I don't know, then it qualified where it could be done, that surgery. Couldn't do the left side. So I was like, okay, but they did do the right side. So they did that surgery, and while they was doing that surgery, they did a lung biopsy. My doctor down at home told me, we think we know what you got, Lymphangiomyomatosis, but the only way to actually diagnose you, we're going to have to do a lung biopsy. So while they was in there doing surgery to seal that chest, my lung, they went on and did the lung biopsy. So I stayed up there. I actually had surgery the day after my birthday. My birthday, August the 9th. We celebrated my birthday in the hospital. They brought me cake and everything. And then that next day, August the 10th, I had the surgery. So after the surgery, the doctors up there did come back and confirm and tell me, yes, you do have this disease. And this disease is very rare. And he said, well, only thing about it is we only have one medicine that can treat this disease. And the number one side effect of this medicine is it causes cancer. Ooh, it causes what? He said cancer. And the type of cancer it causes is, I think, like carcinoid, something like that. It's some type of cancer, I don't know. But I knew I had to take that medicine. So I stayed up there, and then once I got out, I think I stayed in that hospital for 7 days. And when I got out, I went to the pharmacy to get the medicine. Being that this medicine, like I said, the disease is rare, the medicine, pharmacy didn't have it. Then no pharmacists have it. They said they have to order. They do not keep it. It's too expensive. I end up having to drive. I didn't drive, of course, because I had surgery. But one of my friends, she took me. We had to go 45 minutes to another pharmacy to get that medicine. I ain't care. I knew I didn't want another chest tube. So I had to go get that medicine. And then my pharmacy started ordering. They said once they know that I will be on that medicine, they would order it. So they did order it and keep it in stock for me. So, like I said, that's basically it. So I got out the hospital that last time, and I, recuperated, got myself together and stuff. And that was happening in 2015. And so here it is, 2018. And your girl's still here. But during that time, right after they diagnosed me, your girl didn't know if she was going to be here. Because I was going through some things. I was going through some depression, anxiety. Just really was, I was down in the slumps, to be honest. This camera's so disrespectful. But anyway, I remember crying all the time about this disease. I was crying, like I said. I said, Lord, I wasn't sleeping, staying up all night long. And I remember one day talking to my pastor. Told him I wasn't sleeping. Told him I was depressed. Told him, Pastor, your girl might need some medicine. He was praying for me, praying with me. I told my sister that stay next door. Know what she told me? She wanna know, like I said, she just tell it like it is. She said, Linda, where your faith at? Yeah, I was thinking I ain't got none. Not right now, at that time. Because all I know is I just kept reading what that paper said. You want me to tell y'all what that paper said? It told me that once I was diagnosed, my life expectancy was 10 years. You know what I started thinking? Okay, 10 more years. I'm going to be 52. 10 more years, my grandkids will be this age. My kids will be this age. Oh, I ain't going to even live to see my grandkids graduate from high school. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So then when my sister questioned me and asked me where my faith at, and then she explained, she said, look, you don't know how you gonna die. You could die from a car accident, anything. You don't know how you gonna die. And I thought about it, light bulb went off. I was like, she is so right. I don't know what the plan is, what God has planned for my life. But regardless of how I die, I know I still needed to live. I wanted to live. So I kept praying about the situation. I mean, it just didn't stop. I'd be lying if I said it did. But one thing that helped me too, I shredded that paper that they gave me. I said, I'm not going to keep reading this paper telling me that I'm only going to live 10 years. You know, because I even was thinking, okay, they said once I'm diagnosed. But I think I've had this disease for a long time. So I wanted my 10 years up, you know. That's how the devil worked, you know. He was questioning me, you know, had me questioning my life, which I know God is in control of my life. But at the time, like I said, when you going through things and the doctors tell you stuff, if your faith is not strong, and you know, I mean, like I said, Lord knows I've always been in church and I've always trusted God, but when somebody tell you something like that, well, they ain't tell me, they gave it to me in writing. And when he gave me that paper and stuff and I read that on there, I was like, oh, Lord have mercy, I got to get right. No, but I had to get right anyway. I ain't gonna say always right, because we all, you know, like I said, sin and fall short of the glory. But I did want to make sure that from that day on, that I was doing the best that I can to live like Christ. Okay? Okay. So, like I said, this is my testimony. Like I said, God has done many things for me, but this is one of the most recent testimonies of what he has done for me. I never thought that your health could be, I ain't gonna say it because I know it's important and stuff, but people take for granted having good health. I'm saying it can change just like that. And like I said, now I'm in my 40s, and not just like with that, it just seems like every time I turn around with this health, there's something going on. This blood pressure, this lungs acting up, this breathing and stuff, this cold. I done had pneumonia since I've been diagnosed, and you know, because this medicine I'm on weakens my immune system, so if somebody sneezes or cough, they could give it to me. So I try my best to do what I can on my part, which is take my medicine. Like they told me, you're going to take this medicine every day. So I do. On clockwork, I take my medicine at work. I take my blood pressure medicine. I take my medicine for my disease. I take my heartburn medicine. Them only 3 pills I take. Thank you, Lord. And I take them with pride, too. Go get them prescription filled, y'all. Take that medicine. Them folks say you need it, but take it. It's a reason they giving it to you. God give you common sense. I know I am healed by his stripes. Like I said, whether it be over on this side or over on the other side, I will be healed. But while I'm here on this earth, I'm going to enjoy life, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. So when I go to the doctor and they ask me, have you been taking your medicine? They'll be able to look at my system and say, oh yeah, she take her medicine. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you've heard of this disease, if you know somebody with this disease. And if you don't mind, you can share just a little small testimony of something that God has done for you in 2018 or any time. It don't have to just be 2018. But just share your testimony if you would like. You don't have to. But you just never know. Like I said, you never know who needs to hear what God has done for you. It can give somebody else hope. I know. Don't nobody got to tell me. I know what he's done for me. Like I said, I thank God I'm still in my right mind. I thank God, like I said, that I don't have to be on no dialysis because I don't have but one kidney. I thank God I don't have to walk around with an oxygen tank. If God has done anything for you, I just want you to drop down below. Okay? Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.